I don't know how much of a great time this Leslie is going to have. Leslie needs to go Purify, but she also needs Flicker, and now they're forcing her into a really uncomfortable spot.
And they go straight onto the neutral objective. Kuejo straight down below as well. Liuban already level 4.
Oh, very nice zone out here for Kuejo. And as well as placing out the Frigid Bread as early as possible. Eliza with the jump. Sonjika will be able to back away. There's going to be steering turns here. Get a first blood here is Yui. Meanwhile, Sonjika with a trade-off of double for 1. Geltek getting most of the advantages here. And Eliza, even though that was a great entry point, just didn't have enough respo to make the most out of it.
They got a winning lane for Netheria against Tokyo.
Yep, Brigida has already mentioned they actually tried to Claude onto a Leslie, but now they're onto A5U. Kyoe is just going wild, and I think the meta fits her best. Because it's one of her specialty when it comes to assassin type of things, and the mechanics
We'll be the ones holding it.
they're making things easier here for Tokyo, so they don't really think it's much of a threat here for Netheria. As long as they get the flicker out of her, things are looking good. Now for GK, they're trying to force out some kind of vision, and it's still Netheria! They come back to Leobon with the last hit. They go in with a Fatal Links. A4U or A5U going down immediately. All of that before an objective take here, and Kyoe will most likely get this free turtle onto her hands. Now GK, they can't do nothing but stare back. Easy turtle here for Geltek.
Uh-oh, Kuejo with a dive again. Perfect match coming down.
What a combo here.
Still has Purify. Kyoe walks up.
Okay, now she's just tower hugging. You just need to survive. But how can you survive if there's 5 members of Geltek in your face? And they're not stopping at all. Tokyo gets the kill. Geltek just putting in the guns and the farm enough here for their gold lane.
So well played. Kyoe leaves it to the rest of the team as well. In the bottom lane, the wave has already crashed down, so at least GK can get its turret traded back. Kyoe's got to be careful walking up to these bushes when there's no one around. Again, though, for Geltek, they get a kill, they get that team fight, they get the neutral objective, and then the turret as the cherry on top. So it's just that Tokyo's doing such a good job playing that weak side. Now is becoming the strong side of the map, just everybody rotating towards her as Kyoe is the one sent to clear Asa.
Oh, now they get Kyoe with a follow-up Fatal Links as well here for Yue. Kuejo trying to run away, Frigid Bread. Flicker is already exhausted as well. Now we see a big play here for GK Esports, and now they finally get their hands onto a neutral objective, the last turtle for game number 1.
Solid stuff. Finally, signs of life for GK. Finally, they're able to catch Kyoe here, and it seems like Asu wants to go for more. Up top with a flicker as well onto Liuban. I don't even know if they had the resources to kill her. Even if that Tower's Revenge landed, Kuejo knows the flicker is down, but doesn't have the Fatal Links. It'll just be now
somewhat a tunnel vision here for Electa to just solely focus to the defensive build, but now for GK Esports, maybe that's the plan. They go for the mental mind games. Alyssa forced out of her Purify, and now Geltek just focus fires onto taking down a turret here. Falling Star Moon just to clear up the last bits of minion wave, but that backfires on your face! I think this should have just gone out and back away, given that it's already obvious that the turret will be taken down by Geltek. Now they go for the mirror move here onto the top lane.
You don't know where Kuejo is. Liuban's gonna handle the wave up top, and it's all up to Tokyo to utilize the expanding rivers. So for GK, they see the claw down below. Do they try to go for the Lord straight up?
I think they want to rush this one.
Alyssa.
Okay, now they see Kuejo with Alyssa going all in, frozen as well. But Kuejo caught off guard with a Fatal Links in your face here for GK Esports. Will they get the trade? No can do. Alyssa falling down. A5U as well. Netheria with a shutdown kill. They're trying to chase down Yui as well. Tokyo with the last hit of the bullet. That's 3 members down here for GK Esports. And right on time, Tokyo even manages to get 1 kill out of them.
GK are playing it well. They've gotten some great initiations. It's just they don't have enough damage. Everybody's going back and forth so well for the side of Geltek. And there's not much they could do about it. They're just going in back and forth. There's that untargetable skill from Kyoe as well. Tokyo's going back and forth with the BMI, and so many more initiations you gotta deal with those penalty zones, the fatal links coming around your way.
Crowd controls here. You have the Falling Star Moon. You also have a very nice transition with the Tyrant's Rage, Tyrant's Revenge for A5U, but that isn't happening because the moment they're seen on the map, Geltek just goes assassin mode immediately. And now, conceal play yet again. Lured onto their hands, slowly making their way here onto the bottom base turret. A5U with a jump. Now on the different angle, it would look like a great initiation. But no! Kuejo with a fatal lace gunning. Two members here. Tokyo with a blazing red follow up. And the rest of the gang just gives it their all. Very nice return and bursting fireballs here for Son Geekay. Geltek immediately, as you've mentioned, takes down a base turret 12 minutes into the game.
The objective conversion of Geltek.
But now we finally see an Antikythera onto her arsenals. And for Geekay Esports, they just need to hold on. And for Geltek, we see Kuejo as well. Planning another fatal links onto A5U. Electa on their front line with a shield unity. Her son's activated as well. But look at Liuban and Kyoe as well, ensuring those bullets and the fans hitting her in the face. Alyssa trying to run away. Basic and for Tokyo will be enough. A mega kill. 3-for-1 trade of Geltek. Still got the advantage.
It's really just a battle front to back. That was a very questionable initiation that worked out anyways. It was an all-in over onto a roamer. Asu. The rest of the team followed it through though, and they were able to get it done.
She just pushes them away from the targets, and then the bursting fireball. Man, that's so wild. So Geekay on the other hand, and now...
Oh, Divine Glaive and the winner crown.
Oh my gosh, now they're getting ready for the final battle. Okay, there's a Kuejo yet again. No fatal links connecting onto anyone. Now there's their time to punish them. There's bursting fireballs here in turn all over the place. And Neferia with a single bullet shots here.
It hasn't worked that well. But right as we got into that 15-minute mark, we finally get to see how much damage she can actually output with the right items now in her pockets. Great reaction by Neferia. It could have been a real bad situation as Kuejo went in with the fatal links, but again, brilliant reaction.
A5U and Yui actually has a very nice position here, but Kuejo already having the frigid breath. Advanced thinking, they spot Neferia. Now they go, wow, then the fatal links connects. Now they know there's no more flicker here. Geekay slowly crumbles down. Kyoe with a chase. A5U on a hot spot as well. Kuejo with a double kill. Tokyo with an unstoppable kill. All those bullets targeting onto the faces of Geekay Esports. That's 4 women down. Now they have a single catapult minion wave here. They've tried to finish game number 1, and that is it. Geltek with a very dominant game win.
That's the gamble you play with when you go for the Leslie and the Flicker. Eternal mentioned it in the studio, if you're a Leslie,